It's a lot of crap on the board, huh? It's a lot of junk. What are we gonna talk about today? Let's talk about Wodapalooza. I don't know if I spelled that right. Event number 7. First off, what's the workout? Every 2 minutes for whatever, 8 burpee box jump overs, 8 hang power snatch, 8 thrusters. I'm not gonna put down the weights because that's dependent upon what category you're in, whether you're scaled or RX, I don't know. I honestly don't know if Wodapalooza has different weights. I'm sure they do, or even if you're a teenager. I don't know if the reps are different. I haven't really looked. I'm not even signing up for the Wodapalooza qualifiers. I just did this one because this workout's right up my alley and I thought it looked kind of cool today. So, 8 burpee box jump overs, okay? 8 hang power snatch and 8 thrusters. If you finish it inside 2 minutes, you're granted another 2 minutes to do another round. Thank you, Wodapalooza, for giving us some more work. I'm gonna give you one piece of advice that I think literally everyone can use, no matter who you are. This is what I put into practice and it worked great. I had no problem with it. Now, it's gonna change by who you are, but it's a general idea that I want you to keep in your head, and that is, don't spike heart rate. I'll put that in quotations. Don't spike your heart rate. Most of you guys will look at this workout and think, oh man, I got 2 minutes. I need to go fast. I need to go real fast. And so you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make sure I get every round done in 1:15, or you'll treat every 2 minutes like it's for time. But it's not. You have to think about the long game and the fact that you might be here for 20 plus minutes. Let's actually just do an example. You've got 2 minutes, okay, right? You do your 8 burpee box jump overs pretty quick for yourself, right? Pretty fast. You you jog over to your bar, you pretty much grab it pretty quickly, you knock out 8 hang power cleans, you drop it, you take like 2 seconds, you grab it, you thruster it. Or you go straight from your snatch to your thruster. Worst idea ever. The worst idea. You might get your round done in like 1:15, right? You might have got done in 1:15. So that gives you 45 seconds worth of rest, right? And you're thinking, yeah, 45 seconds worth of rest? That's a lot of time to rest. And it is. 45 seconds is a lot of time to rest. Chalk up, drink some water, wipe yourself down with a towel, stand in front of the fan, chat with your buddies. But the problem I see with it is, yes, 45 seconds is a lot, but is it worth it? You start the workout in your heart rate. You decide to go, I'm going 1:15, I'm going ham. You spike your heart rate. Unless you're a freak athlete, 45 seconds is not enough time to get your heart rate to lower back down. It's just not gonna happen. So, what I did, and my best piece of advice to you is, don't spike your heart rate. This one's gonna be crazy. Go slower than you want. Believe me. The whole goal is staying under control, keeping your breathing under control, keeping your mind under control, keeping your heart rate under control, just being calm, right? As soon as you are not calm, I guarantee you have 2 to 3 rounds left max, and you're done. As soon as you start breathing pretty heavy, or your heart rate spiked, or you're kneeling over and trying to catch a breath, it's over, right? It's over. Go slower than you want. I'm gonna give you my times, but I'm not saying do my times because that's considered slow. For me, it's considered slow, but necessarily for you, you might have a different pacing schedule or a pacing scheme. And that's totally your goal. My 8 burpee box jump overs, on average, took 36 seconds. Okay? I'll go back and watch the film, but I'm pretty sure my first round was 36 seconds, and my last round was 36 seconds. What does that come out to be? That comes out to be what? A little over 4 seconds a rep, right? So we're talking like 4.2 seconds a rep. 4 seconds per rep. That's my burpees, okay? I'd get off there, I would rest like 7 to 8 seconds before I grab that bar. This is unbroken. For me, it was easier to go unbroken. I would drop the bar, okay? And I would rest like a solid 7 to 10 seconds. Like I'm trying to get my breathing under control. In the first couple rounds, don't get me wrong, I literally had to make sure I wasn't grabbing the bar. Everything inside of me in the first 5 to 10 rounds, I wanted to do my hang power snatch, drop the bar, step back, step forward, and grab my bar for thrusters. I had to mentally tell myself, nope, we're not doing that. We're gonna wait till that clock hits a certain time on the clock, and then I'm gonna grab it. Usually, I grab my thruster bar around 101 to 102, okay? I'm pretty sure my average time for every single round was a 122. So it gave me 38 seconds or 30 seconds of rest about that time. Chalk my thumb up, take some water, swish it, spit it, wipe down, fix my box if it moved because it moved quite a bit for some reason, and then get ready for the next round. My main piece of advice, the only thing I want you to take out of this, and I think everyone can get a better score if they keep this in the back of their head and roll with it. Don't crap your pen. Wow. Let's try orange. Don't spike your heart rate. It's not worth it. Now, if you know you only have a few rounds, if you know like it's your last round, then you gotta go. Like, if you're getting near the end and you know, wow, I may not make this round, then you have to move and you have to make that round. And now your next round is just survival, right? As soon as you get into survival mode, you're in it, so now you need to make it to the next round. Or try to get as far as you can in that round because you already have a tiebreaker time, right? But in the beginning, I challenge you to think to yourself every time before you start the next movement, in between movements, after the movements, when you're resting, is don't spike my heart rate. Stay calm. Don't spike my heart rate. Stay calm. That's what I recommend. Go slower than you want. Now, let me clarify. Don't go so slow that you just can't make the 2 minutes. But go slower than you want. That way your heart rate stays low. I think it is more beneficial if you finish with 15 seconds left before the next round than as opposed to if you have 45 seconds left before the next round. That 15 seconds is pretty small. You can still chalk, but your heart rate's not so high that you can't overcome it. You need to stay calm, cool, collected. Keep that heart rate just all the way through, right? I don't really like it when people put out their thoughts on a workout if they haven't done it. If you haven't done the workout, how can you give your thoughts? Unless like it's a repeat from years ago, which this is, technically. So, I mean, people, if they've done it before, they did it last year, then they can give their thoughts on it. These are my thoughts on it. I'll have my full video up in the next couple days so you can actually see all my splits for every round if you want to. It's totally up to you. I mean, it's a long video clip, but I figured this would be beneficial to those of you who are trying it again. Let me know your thoughts on don't spike your heart rate, if you agree with it, if you disagree with it, if it worked for you, if it didn't work for you. Tune back in. I'll have the Dubai Fitness Championship video up later tonight, which is 18.3. I'll have my full workout up tonight so you can see all my splits, everything. I don't care. We're going to be totally open to everyone watching it. And then I will have the Wodapalooza one up probably in like tomorrow or early Monday. So tune back in. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thanks.